I was listening to a sports podcast the other day, and they were celebrating this incredible athlete's win. But then, almost as an aside, they mentioned the prize money, and it was shockingly different from what the male winner received in a similar tournament. It just stopped me in my tracks. That's what we are talking about today, the persistent and often hidden gender pay gap in sports. Hello everyone, I am Blessy MJ and I am from St. Joseph College of Law. What is equal pay? Equal pay for equal work means that individuals performing the same job, requiring similar skills, effort, and responsibility should receive the same compensation regardless of gender. It's a fundamental principle of fairness and non discrimination. It's not about comparing different jobs, it's about ensuring fairness within the same role or profession. If a male and female cricketer are playing for the national team at the same level, their pay should be equal. The pay gap in sports. Unfortunately, a significant pay gap persists in sports globally, and India is no exception. While precise, publicly available data can be limited in the Indian context, incidental evidence and comparisons across sports reveal disparities. For instance, prize money for major tournaments in some sports often shows a difference between men's and women's events. This disparity is not just about prize money. It extends to endorsements, sponsorships, and media coverage, which significantly impacts athletes' earning. This underrepresentation in media and sponsorship is a huge factor contributing to the pay gap. Legal framework in India. India has a robust legal framework that supports the principle of equal pay, that is Article 14 and Article 15 Clause 1 of the Indian Constitution and the Equal Remuneration Act 1976. While India has a strong constitutional and legislative basis for equal pay, it is helpful to look at how other countries have addressed this issue in sports. In United States, the Equal Pay Act of 1963 is a cornerstone of equal pay legislation in the US. United Kingdom, the Equality Act 2010 prohibits discrimination based on gender, including the employment. While this applies to sports, enforcement and specific regulations within sports governing bodies are crucial. In Australia has made strides in equal pay, particularly in cricket. Australia has committed to equal prize money for its national teams. This demonstrates a proactive approach from a sporting body. So now, let's see some of the examples of men getting paid more. In 2022, the top earning male tennis player, Roger Federer, made $90.6 million, while the top earning female tennis player, Naomi Osaka, made $53.2 million. The average salary for a male NBA, National Basketball Association player, is $8.3 million, while the average salary for a female WNBA player is $75,000. In soccer, the top earning male player, Lionel Messi, made $130 million in 2022, while the top earning female player, Alex Morgan, made $4.2 million. Here are some further examples illustrating the pay gap in India. Cricket. While the BCCI move towards equal pay for national team players is significant, disparities may still exist at the domestic level in India. Internationally, although progress have been made, gaps persist in many countries. In tennis, while Grand Slam tournaments offer equal prize money, disparities remain in other tournaments, endorsements and sponsorships. In golf, significant pay gaps are prevalent in professional golf, with men's tournament often offering substantially higher prize purses. Indian badminton. While Sania Nehwal and PV Sindhu have achieved global recognition, the overall prize money and sponsorship opportunities in Indian badminton still tends to favor male player. Reasons behind the gender pay gap in sports. There are a number of reasons for the gender pay gap in sports. One reason is that women's sports are often seen as less popular or less marketable than men's sports. This leads to a lower ticket sales, lower TV ratings, and lower sponsorship deals. Another reason for the gender pay gap is that women are often not given the same opportunities as men in sports. For example, there are fewer professional leagues for women, and women are often not given the same media coverage as men. Recent development in 2022. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, announced that it would be implementing equal pay for male and female cricketers. This is a major step forward for gender equality in sports. The BCCI's 2022 decision to implement equal pay for its contracted male and female cricketers is a landmark moment for Indian sport. This covers match fees and central contracts. This is a major step forward, but it's important to monitor its implementation and whether it extends to domestic cricket and other aspects of compensation. To conclude with, equal pay for equal work is not just a demand, it's a right. But raising awareness, supporting women's sports, and using the legal framework available, we can create a more equitable sporting landscape in India. We need to work together to create a future where all athletes, regardless of gender, are valued and compensated fairly for their talent and hard work. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more.